I'm sorry. What? Oh, where the hell were you, Gohan Barracuda, for the past 2 freaking months? Well, Gohan Barracuda was in jail for the past 2 freaking months. Now just absorb that into your mind. That's right. I was in jail for quite some time. Let me give you a quick rundown of that. I'm in jail, and I didn't make one on that day, because I figured I would be coming back home. But the judge said this, that, and the other thing, and my lawyer helped that much. My lawyer will help until it's almost done, right down to the wire, and then he won't help. Okay? Do not hire my lawyer. I will give his name in the description below. So, when I was in jail, let me tell you the courtroom. He said, well, this, that, and the other thing. And he was reading, and he's like, this and that, and, that's bad. And he goes, I'm going to do less than I said I was going to. I'm going to sentence you to 90 days. I'm like, so, in the state that I live in some states you can cut it by 50%. Here, you must serve 2/3 of your sentence, and you can cut it by 1/3, 33 1/3%. I got 30 days off of that sentence, plus the 11 days that I served before, November 14th to the 24th. And the year before I served it, the 14th to the 24th. That's 2 years in a row that I served those 10 days. Whoa. So that's where I was for 2 months. Now, I got, some memoirs here that I wanted to do. A lot of COs and inmates were like, oh, you got a YouTube channel. Yo, give me a shout out. So I'm going to do that later. I just wanted to let everybody know about some stuff that happened. To all the kids out there, jail is not fun. Period. So don't go there. Be a good little boy, I mean, when you're young, they'll be like, well, you're a kid. You're a youthful offender. But don't go to jail. It's a bad place. So I got some shout outs I want to give and tell you some memoirs in the other parts. So here we go. I was in the quarantine, which they give you for 10 days, not 14 anymore. Officer West and Sergeant Fountain helped me when I thought I was having a heart attack. Yeah, I was like, So we came in. I guess all the sergeants have medical training. Then he checked it. Well, your pulse and oxygen are fine. And you're talking to me easy. I think it was just an anxiety attack. I had those on the bus when I was younger, so. And, now, when I was moved to another block, a man named Officer Blaze, scolded me, for leaving my cell dirty. He scolded me back because he got scolded. He told me to bring up a bag of garbage that I had in my cell. He didn't mention the milk cartons. However, when I got out, Officer Anderson and Officer Harkness said I was still their favorite. I go, you're still our favorite. Don't listen to him. I go, oh, that's so sweet. That's so nice. Thank you. So, I finally get out of there. Out of that, I go to A-Pod. And I'm just chilling there, for a while. I meet a friend of mine named Alex, who I know from the outside. So, that was pretty cool because I knew him. They called him Mini-Me because he's so much smaller than us. And there was a guy, Officer McCormick. He said he would put in a good word for me, and I asked for a trustee request form. So it was pretty cool. I liked him. When I was in there, a number of inmates gave me food without being asked. I can't remember the names of all of them, however, they know who they are. I do have the names of them, which I will put on another video. One was named Austin. He had his birthday on the 24th. I gave him, some of my commissary. And he goes up and gives me cookies, some Oreo cookies, after handing him his birthday presents. So I'd like to give a big shout out to Austin from Illinois. That's where he is, all the way from Illinois. He's dealing with the FBI, hacking and shit. So, I'd like to give a shout out to him. Officer Gregory. He actually was the first one to wish me a Merry Christmas back when I wished him one, even though I had said it to about like 7 people prior to that. All the Mexicans and stuff, they didn't say shit, but he did. Usually, you see meet a CO, they're usually mean, but him and others that I got on here, they're different. And I met a man named Brett Lucia. Lo and behold, he's related to my girlfriend's brother, who she was living with. I mean, she mailed me a letter, my girlfriend, and after we lost her in the hotel room, she wrote that address on it. And another officer, I can't remember the name, he put in a good word for me and said I did a good job on the job they give you. When you're in jail, you have this tour tonight. So, I got some ones. I would like to give a shout out to Officer Harrison. Very nice man. I mean, he actually, is just really cool, really nice, sits down and chills with you. The good ones, Officer Bombard, Officer Dunham, Officer LePage, Officer Webb, those guys are cool. I give them a thumbs up. We have no problem with that, I mean, with Officer LePage, I asked him, wait, I need to go in there. Opens the door for me. I heard nothing but good things about him from other inmates also. Extra gloves, sheets, garbage bags. That's what he does. You don't see that in today's society. And, Officer Webb, best commissary hander-outer in history. I mean, he'll take them out, give you the receipt, and say, he'll take the receipt, look at it, and hand it to you as he reads them out. So, I wanted to give a shout-out to them, Some of the, COs said, yo, eat a lobster, eat a triple cheeseburger for us. So that's pretty much a rundown of some of them. I also wanted to tell you, Alex was moved on 12/20/21. There was another cool guy named Paige. He was moved on 12/27/21. On 12/30/21, I became a trustee. I had met this guy at the beginning named Devontae. I met him at the beginning. We were cool. We were tight. I bought him something from commissary. It was a Pop-Tart. So, and then he became a trustee. On 12/30/21, I became a trustee and met back up with him. And, it's good. When I met up with him after that. I also would like to give a shout out to Officer Hyde and Officer Dragoon. And there was one other that I can't remember right now. But that's what it is. So that's a quick rundown. I'll get more in depth to my memoirs in a later video. Until next time, guys, it's going Barracuda signing off. Y'all take care now.